Super Typhoon Yutu. It is one of the most powerful tropical cyclones on the planet this year. It has hit the northern Mariana Islands. Meteorologist Derek Van Dam joins us now from the International Weather Center. He's got the details. And Derek, the Marianas, they were hit hard by this super typhoon.
This was a monster for this island chain. This is the satellite presentation of Super Typhoon Yutu. There's the Mariana Islands, and if we get in a little bit closer, you can see the moment when the eye of this powerful Category 5 equivalent typhoon passed and enveloped the entire island of Tinian and much of Saipan. This is an area that has gotten struck.
I like my girls just like I like my honey, sweet, little selfish. I like my women like I like my money.
What's going on, Arctic Gang? It's your Island Girls, Tree
and Riri back with another video. Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you are new to this channel,
don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
And welcome to the gang.
Alright guys, so as you can already see by the title, this is more of a serious video. So we apologize in advance if our energy is not the same as usual, you know. But in this type of situation, it's hard to keep that same energy, right? Especially when, you know, family's involved.
I want to say that we were supposed to shoot this video yesterday, but you know, a girl got her wisdom teeth pulled out, so I was not feeling it. I was in so much pain, can barely talk. So I apologize if you guys are wondering like where this video's at, if you were expecting it. Yeah,
because we had to postpone our filming day. So
right.
Yeah, basically, if you guys don't know already,
Trina is from the island, or Tree is from the island of Saipan, and I'm from the island of Tinian. If you guys watch the news here and there, or social media, you know, active in social media, you would know that a big super typhoon called Yutu, I believe it's called, destroyed our islands. Mainly my island, like the whole thing is destroyed. Part of Saipan is destroyed. It's just a sad, like, I don't know, it's a sad thing to see on social media. Such a tragedy. Yeah, it's such a tragedy to see what they're going through right now, you know, struggling with supplies, no water here and there, or, you know, no power. Like, that thing breaks my heart.
Yeah, so obviously those are our home islands, and like the eye was literally right on top of Riri's island. Yeah. So that's why, like, basically her whole island got destroyed, and mine was just the southern part of the island that got destroyed. So we didn't take on as much damage as Tinian did, but our hearts are with all of you guys that got affected, you know, the whole island. You know, obviously that's where we're from, so that's where our family is at, and it's just heartbreaking to know that they had to go through that, and it's heartbreaking to be so far away, and like, you know, there's only so much you can do from a distance. So
I just remember being at work, you know, we heard the typhoon it started getting crazy like October 23rd, and then the typhoon didn't actually hit till like midnight of 24. And I could just, you know, I was at work, time difference is not the same back in the island, so like I'm at work and it's about like what, 10 o'clock back home, 10 o'clock at night where I'm at, or where I'm from. And I just remember my dad, you know, like hitting me up. I know there was a typhoon. I did not expect it to be that crazy. All right, so for those of you guys that don't know, our islands, as long as like Rota and Guam, we're U.S. territories. So they told, you know, in the news that this is the strongest storm to ever hit the U.S. You know, so like that shit just like blew my mind. It's like, dang, you know, like it's just such a small island. Like even her island, like, yeah, I get it's bigger than Tinian, but it's still a small island compared to Hawaii, or, you know, all the other islands. So, and
just to give y'all a perspective of how much of a monster this storm was, they said that it was equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane. Winds were 180 miles per hour, and the wind gust was 220 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So imagine that, like, that's unimaginable.
It's hard to. I had to leave work. Thank God my, you know, first line told me I could have the day off, because I was having bad anxieties. I was scared for them, you know. I was very nervous for my whole family and just everybody in general, you know, not only my family, everyone in the island, both islands. Like, I'm just like shook. I couldn't put my emotions in like the right place. I had to break down. And it just all started when I was talking to my dad, and I was like, you know, keep me posted. I'm at work. Just keep me posted. I answer the phone here and there. And we hung up, right? So he was like, yeah, strong winds were just here. So my house is 2-story, and they're talking about they're here upstairs, you know, just chilling, just praying, this and that, hoping things will go by. And then next thing you know, I get a call, and it's like my dad hitting me up again. I'm like, he called me like 2 minutes later after he just talked to me. And all I'm hearing is like, hey, rush downstairs, blah, 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 you know. He was telling me basically that the windows all shattered upstairs and they had to all rush down. And I just had to run to my car. I didn't even tell my ex or nothing. I had to shoot him a text because I just broke down crying. Like, I'm so scared for them. You know, like, I have a handicapped sister who can barely walk good itself, and she had to rush down. And then it killed me when I also saw the snap that my brother sent me where they're just downstairs in the restroom, scared for their life. I saw the look on my sister's face. She's just terrified of my mom, you know. She just looked like she was stressing out, and I was just hoping for the best. Thankfully, they managed to evacuate that house and go on to the neighbors and, you know, a safer place where like the windows are not all shattered or nothing like that. But it's just so hard hearing that they had to go through that. It's like I want to just get in my car and just drive there, but I can't because obviously I'm on a different, you know, I'm in the US, I'm in the state, like I can't do that, it's impossible. But like, just, you know, like talking to my dad and hearing the rush and the winds and everyone just scared and, you know, for their lives, it just tore me apart. I couldn't go back to work. I had to get myself together. Excuse me if y'all see my makeup like just crazy, but I'm gonna have to get myself together. I called my sister, letting him know like the situation with my, you know, our family back home. And like, I don't know, it just hurts me knowing that right now, like they've lost everything in the house. All the windows are shattered, and they basically have to stay with my grandma because they're kind of like homeless. You can't live in that kind of house where the freaking bed is in the balcony, you know, things all over the place. Can't even get no clothes, you know.
Yeah,
it's
everything
like,
got wet. It's uninhabitable. So,
and then it even broke my heart too, knowing that, you know, I've seen videos that people post on social media, which killed me, by the way. Like, people's houses are like torn apart, you know. Some people don't even have a place to stay, or like people are lining up on long lines just to get water. Like, you could literally see the whole island, like it's flat. All trees are torn down apart. Like, it's just so sad, you know, knowing that that's where you grew up in, that's the house you grew up in, you know, that's your home, that's the whole island, you know, you call that home. And like, you're gonna go back home and, you know, things are just not the same no more. But yeah, I just couldn't. My anxiety was on a whole nother level. I was just torn apart, and I try not to show my parents that I'm crying. So when I'm talking to them on the phone and I want to break down, I'll tell them like, hey, I gotta go, just to go Trina and have her hug me and cry. Like, I'm so freaking scared, you know. Like, it's just a sad, like, you don't want your family to go through that. You don't want, you know, anyone to go through that. It's heartbreaking. It's very devastating. And I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, that's why I wore makeup, but I couldn't help it. Like, this is, I could think about it all over and all over and just cry again, because it just hurts me. Right. So,
yeah, with that being said, you know, we're super blessed and thankful that
everyone's okay.
Everyone's
I'm
okay.
thankful that they're okay. Just
so no one got hurt. You know, the material things can be replaced, but lives cannot. So
right.
It's just sad to, you know, like, lose your home and not have clothes, not have gas, not have food. Like, the grocery stores are down, the gas station's down, like everything like that, in her island at least. Like I said, only a part of my island got destroyed, so there's still some stores that are open and stuff like that. As far as my family, they had some water leaking through the windows and the doors, but you know, it's not as bad as her family.
We're gonna go ahead and show you pics and videos of everything that went down.
Yeah, we'll just give you guys a visual of, you know, the aftermath and everything like that. So here we go.
Coming out of Saipan, this is sent in to CNN, and you can see some of the initial destruction. And trust me, I've been in enough hurricanes to know that this is exactly what we would expect to see. Houses completely removed from their foundations, trees and power lines completely snapped. Extensive coastal storm surge and flooding from this area, roofs blown off of buildings. This is being materialized as they're starting to now see the full extent of the damage that has been brought on by Super Typhoon. This was actually the strongest typhoon to reach that particular island nation. And to put it even into further perspective, we're talking about the second strongest cyclone to hit the U.S., including its mainland, the territories, and all the commonwealths that the United States calls home. And it's just second to the Labor Day hurricane that struck back in 1935 in the Florida Keys.
All right, so as you can see, paradise ain't so paradise no more. It's gonna take months to even cut the power back on, months to get water again, clean water at that as well. So,
you know, even the hospital was basically like falling apart. It just hurts me to see that that's what the island looks like, you know, like, I mean,
that's our home, guys. Like, imagine a small little dot on the globe and then a big just storm just going over it. Like, that's just,
I bet you everyone out here in the States feels what we're going through, saying that, you know, our family's going through all that, you know, like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that broke down crying, you know, seeing and hearing our family go through all that stuff. It's rough.
Yeah, like,
you know, when you're a big family, when you're big, when it comes to family, like, it sucks. Like, I'm hurting. I want to go over there and suffer with them. You know, it sucks to see me here just safe and, you know, everything, getting all these supplies. Yeah, well, they're over there struggling. You know,
it's like, what can you do, you know? Or like, and like having to worry, like, imagine the worry that we had when we were on the phone with them, like, oh, you know, a category 5 super typhoon is you know, about to hit us.
Yeah, this typhoon, like, the eye was on top of my island and part of her island for a good, I don't know how many hours. You know, I just kept, you know, getting updates from them, and they're like, it's still here, you know, it's gonna leave in a couple hours. I'm like, damn, it's like that long in that tiny ass island, you know, like
literally the eye was bigger than her
it wrapped around our island.
You guys probably already seen it, but as you can see, the eye was, of course, larger than her island. So imagine that. Like, it's just, it's crazy. But anyways, with all that being said, we wanted to come together, you know, and just do something for our people, do something for our islands and our homes. So Riri and I have started a GoFundMe page. All the details will be in the description below. The link will be in the description below. So we started GoFundMe in, you know, in an effort to help our family, and not just our family, but also everyone on the island that got affected, on both islands. So,
and we're talking about supplies, you know,
supplies,
water, cuts,
everything, like
food, the whole 9 yards, basically.
Power banks for charging your stuff, because guys, these guys are gonna have power for months, like 5 months, 6 months, half a year. Imagine not having power for half a year. Water, even, like, I don't know, there's no telling when water's gonna get cut back on, or power. I just know it's gonna
water's
be
not even sanitized, so, you know, like,
it's
a struggle, y'all, and, you know, we can't help it because of Mother Nature, you know. But
and like, it's just, like I said, it hurts to be so far away and not being able to do anything. So this is like the least we can do from where we're at. So we decided to start a GoFundMe page, and, you know, to use our platform to basically put this information out there. And, you know, if you guys would like to donate anything is really, anything is appreciated. Anything is greatly appreciated. $1, even $1
50
from,
cents, you know,
even $1 from each and every one of you will help. Because imagine, like, you know, imagine $1 from each and every one of you. That would just be like a good amount. So yeah, guys, so if you find it in your heart to, you know, give some donations. So basically, once we reach our goal, we're gonna use that money to, like we said, get supplies that they need. You know, you have people that don't even have pillows, blankets, because they all got wet and blown away. People with no clothes, no undergarments, nothing like that. So we're gonna use
personal hygiene stuff,
personal hygiene, water, food, you know, the most important things in life: food, shelter, clothes, all gone. So that's basically what we're gonna be using the money for. We're gonna help our family and all the people that got affected by it in both islands. So we'll just be using that money to buy everything that they need, basically. So if you guys find it in your hearts to donate, please, we ask for your sympathy and we ask for your donations. If you can't donate, that's totally fine. We understand and we still love you, but we ask for your prayers as well. Yes. So yeah, like I said, guys, the link will be in the description below. Please share it on your, you know, on your social medias and stuff like that if you can. Right. The more the better. So
our hearts just go out to everybody on the island, on both islands. You know, even Rhode and Guam, if you all got affected, you know, somewhat. We just, prayers go out to everyone. You know, people that lost their homes, people that lost every single thing, basically. We're gonna continue to pray for y'all.
We're trying our best to do what we can from where we're at. So we ask and pray that you guys will stay strong, CNMI strong, you know, keep your head up. I know a lot of people are doing their things out there to try and get you guys supplies that you need and stuff like that. So just stay strong, you know, continue to keep your faith, and yeah.
All right, y'all, so before I continue to bawl my eyes out, we're gonna go ahead and cut this video. Like I said, please don't forget to just check out our GoFundMe link and just show support. You know, our family needs it back home, our people need it back home.
And if you can't make donations, you know, we ask for your prayers and to share the link as well. But yeah, I guess that's it. Don't forget to
like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully we get more, you know, how you say this, our vibes change. But as of right now, it's hard to
film with you know, us being so down, because you guys know that we want to come on YouTube, you know, all happy, positive and stuff, but you guys know our situation, so we hope you understand. But yeah, shout out the day goes to everyone in the Sinai. We are here praying for you guys, and we're trying our best to do what we can from our rant. So
just know that there will be help, you know. Just know that we're doing everything in our we're doing everything in our power to provide for y'all, and keep y'all, you know, well fed, you know, hydrated and all that stuff, you know, the necessities that y'all need. But yeah,
it's True and Riri. We
love you guys, and we're out.